Oh, hello and welcome to Honeycam Studio, as played by Bilby's Boo. Oh, I'm your most sensual host, Bilby.
And this is his sensual co-host, Alyssa.
Oh,
Hello.
Are you ready to play?
This beautiful game. God, I love it.
Honestly, this game is actually pretty great. I don't know why. Part of me hates myself for liking this game, but that's how I felt about the original, you know?
You're not even playing it. I'm playing it today. This isn't Bilby Plays. It's Alyssa Plays.
Ooh, Alyssa Plays.
Yes. You're going to see how I play the honey of the cams.
All right, so a lot of people have been playing this game. You can go ahead and start up a game. A lot of people have kind of been playing this game, and...
Oh, God, I love her.
So good.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
I want all of her outfits.
But like I was saying, you know, a lot of people have been playing this game and kind of showing it as a shock value type thing where, I mean, but come on, this game has literally no shock value at all. It's just...
Yeah, you don't even see any fucking risque thing except for the loading screen pictures.
Honeycam,
they don't show you anything.
Or, I mean, sorry, Honey Pop was a lot more.
It was. I mean,
aggressive.
you heard these girls having sex where you do the fucking
puzzles,
bejeweled
yeah.
puzzle bullshit.
But
and this one is just click.
Yeah, and I think to me, what I thought would be interesting for our playthrough is that you've actually kind of mastered the ins and outs of how this game works.
Unfortunately, I have mastered this game.
So what I want to do is kind of get into the headspace of what it is to be competitively good at this game. And so you've how high have you gotten as far as fan counts go?
So the highest fan count I've gotten is 17,000 in 21 days, and that got me a silver dick medal, which she'll explain it later. We're probably gonna click through a lot of this though, but right now we're at the screen to pick our girl.
Okay.
So I usually go with Kiana because...
Are these the same three you always have starting off?
So these are the same three girls you get every time. It doesn't ever really change. You can recruit more girls, which I'll show you. And so they all start off with 10 fans, $1 an hour, and none of them drink or smoke. So you kind of just have to... And they all have the same talent count and the...
So they're all
style.
three just entry-level people.
Yes, they're all three entry-level that you can kind of grow. Nikki's, if you just start playing the game, Nikki's going to look a little different because I have new outfits and hairstyles.
Because when you're playing the game, right, you said that whenever you play through it and you win, or after you get to the last day or whatever it is here, that you actually get coins you can use to buy outfits and things.
Yeah, so the pink-haired girl, which I can never remember her name, she'll explain some of it, but we're most likely going to skip through all that. So you have 21 days to get as many fans as possible, and she'll show all the different trophies that you get. So we're going to go with... I like Kiana. I'm going to get her.
All right, that's cool. We can go with that.
Yeah.
Ooh, the best call.
Right. I won't skip
the
all
best call girl around.
She really is. Oh, my God, I love her. Latina and thick ass.
That's your two favorite things?
Two favorite things.
Oh, okay. Too bad I'm not any of that.
It's okay. You got a cute little butt.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's see. We have to employ her. And yes, gosh, she's such a bitch.
You can just skip through this portion, I guess.
Yeah.
Since most people kind of already know the general ideas
true.
of how this game works.
All right, so we'll click the girls. And, oh, my God, I need to fucking...
turn that shit off.
Yeah, we're going to skip all the tutorials. Yes,
We'll be explaining how the game works anyway.
Yes.
So okay, yeah, go ahead.
So this is your current day up at the top left corner.
You might want to keep going while you're doing that.
That's true. I forgot. So
this game's kind of like time-based, and it kind of starts immediately as everything goes.
I've had it, and so where I've given a lot of the girls like a break without the time because you end up paying them for every time that you work, so you can save money by not really overworking them. Yeah. And so what I try to do to start it off, I get as many fans as I can, and because she's at $1 an hour right now, so I don't really care. I'll just boost her up a little bit. with the fan count. And so the more fans you have, the more money you'll get doing the cam shows. So right now she's going to the photo shoot. And so I'm going to have her do a cam. And so now she's going to get $15. And,
as opposed to how much they start just
I think
right
you
off the
started
bat?
like $5 or so, $5 or $10.
Okay.
And so she's got like 15. And so the good thing about her, she doesn't drink, so I don't have to worry about going to the store.
Oh, and that's probably a good way to start her off.
Yeah,
right?
and that's what I do. Instead of I'll keep doing photo shoots for a while and just kind of get her bumped up. And the more fans she starts to get, the longer the photo shoot takes.
Yeah.
Because she'll have more fans, and you kind of have to pay her a little bit more because she's doing some extra work.
Right. So the but you know, whenever you make them do anything besides relax, they end up charging you money, right? So how many
Yes.
times do you want to run them through the cam studio to offset how much money you're losing putting them in getting fans?
Well, I usually check the books, and this books it'll show how much I owe her and her rate. So she's at $1 an hour, and so I owe her right now $8.
Okay.
And so this will show me like my lifetime revenue, how much I've paid in payroll, all the investments and promos. So that'll show me how many cam shows and how many photo shoots I've done too.
Oh, okay.
And so
I see.
yeah, there's a lot.
It breaks it down.
Yeah, it really does. And so these are like I have 1 out of 18 girls I can recruit. I don't have any investments right now. I haven't really done too much with that. And so these slots down here, it'll show you what kind of stuff you can get from the store.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pay her since it's 7 p.m. and payroll processes at midnight. And
which doesn't take very long. I mean, if you check the time, you'll see that like every couple of seconds you're going up 15 minutes.
And I try to just stay on top of the payroll instead of letting it just hit at midnight because it just kind of makes it easier so it doesn't all come out at once.
Yeah.
So whenever I have like a lot of money.
Much like a real payroll.
Yeah, like a real, pretty much. And so like, I'll have them do like a bunch of cam shows. If I have a lot of money throughout the day, I'll just go ahead and pay them.
Right.
So now that she has about 40 fans, I'm gonna go ahead and up her talent by having her do some pole dancing.
And getting skilled, which is so they earn more money if they have a higher talent, and they earn talent by going to the strip club, right?
And they get more fans if they have more style, which they can get by going shopping at the boutique.
Okay.
And so this, if you click them, it'll show you like their different levels. So she'll earn 0.75 cash for each fan she has while camming, and this one she only earns 5 fans.
Okay.
And this will show how stressed she is and how healthy she is, because this cute little place over here is a sleazy motel that you can send them to.
And so they make the same amount of money that they would make camming, but they do it in only an hour's time frame, right?
Mm-hmm. And,
rather than like 12 hours or something.
Yeah, it kind of varies, and it also depends on like their talent level and how many fans they have.
Oh, right, because the higher level they are, the longer they spend camming, right?
And so now she's at $4 an hour. So we got some muns. So I'm gonna go with some investments.
So go over the investing really quick for
Okay.
me, because I know there's like a lot of different things that you're pouring into, and so there's different things. But what do you like to do first?
What I like to do first is go ahead and get that inventory knocked out, because with the inventory they can carry one accessory item, and they can get the accessory item from the adult shop.
Okay.
And so we'll have her go through real quick.
So how long do you like to spend with just the single girl?
It kind of varies. If I'm bored or not, I'll kind of add some more girls in. It kind of depends on how much money I have.
Yeah.
And so these are different things you can get. So she doesn't smoke, so I'm not going to worry about the nicotine patch. I might get the stripper heels so she can earn talent a little bit faster. But what I'm going to I'm going to do this. I'm going to get the butt plug. So
explain why you want to get the butt plug round one.
Whenever your girls have a fetish, they get more fans every photo shoot they get.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get this, and I'm add it to her, and I'll show you like how it changes. Because before, if she goes to the photo booth, she'll get like 12 fans.
Okay.
But if I add the butt plug,
Thanks.
you're welcome.
She's in love with that butt plug.
Well, she's still gonna get 15 fans, but after.
Well, no, it was 12. And
Was
so,
it 12? Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
it was
she
15.
went up 3 fans just by having that attachment.
Mm-hmm.
Attachment.
Yeah, so now she'll get more months too.
Okay.
She'll have like $41 in cash down.
So because she's getting more fans per visit, she's also going to increase her total capital. Breaking down the math in this game would be really interesting to me. Mathematically, there has to be a right way to do this.
I'm sure there is, and like
I just wonder what it is. I'm
not sure, but I'll go back over some of this stuff.
Okay, so now what are we gonna do here?
So I'm gonna see. I might do the hardware because I like to get these out of the way first, just so I can increase the fan count.
At least just once, or like.
So if you do it once, it's $50 for it. The next time you go up, it's $500.
Right. Every time you spend on something, it goes up for the next level.
For the next tier. So I'll go ahead and increase it first. I'm gonna get another girl after I do it. I'll get her some more money, and then so I'll get another girl so she can get more fans and start her off pretty good.
Okay.
Now too. So I'm gonna go ahead and increase this. And the next thing I'll probably do is invest in the accounting. Well, I'm going to do staffing and then I'm going to invest in the accounting. So we'll go ahead and get her some more fans. So now it's gone up to 18.
Okay.
Working it out.
So it goes up incrementally. It just takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, you have to grind a little bit in the first part, but then you reach a certain level that it doesn't really matter.
I've seen the late game in this game. It's just friggin' insane.
It is. So I guess, are we getting close to time?
Yeah, we're getting close to time.
All right, so I'm going to
Hey, Jonathan's on Rocket League.
Hey. So I'm going to go ahead and get another girl before we...
go ahead and go to the next one.
Sign off.
Okay, so staffing, you have to increase your staffing to get vacant spots for more girls.
Yes, and so it goes up. So I can actually get 3 girls now, but I'm going to go ahead and do the +2 cash instead. So let's go see who we're going to recruit.
You have to send them to the modeling agency and it takes a little bit of time, but then you can pull up the menu and get your second or your next person.
So, and I like to look at because this will show you what the different fans we have. It's a cute pie chart. Since we only have one girl, most of our thick ass, Latina, and anal.
Okay, but that's just because we have the one person. That's what we've put on them.
So the second girl you get, it kind of adds a little bit more diversity.
So who do you usually go for first? Do you go with like another person like Tiffany where she's like just starting out, or do you like to kind of get somebody who's a little bit higher up?
I usually get someone who's a little bit higher up.
It's worth the money? Yeah,
it's worth the money to get someone who's a little bit higher. And then once I get a couple girls who are higher up, then I'll start going back and getting like newbies.
Okay, so between Nadia and Zoe, who would you go
Nadia.
with?
Sorry, she drinks and smokes way too much for me right now, and so I don't have enough. And she's $4 an hour, and she only has 10 fans.
So she's not a good early.
Yeah,
pick.
She's not a good early play. So I'm gonna go with Zoe instead.
Okay.
And one I'm kind of partial because she's so cute. So.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and add her in, and then you will have to see us next time on the next exciting episode of Bilby's Boo.
Yay! Thanks, guys.
Later.